Alrighty, what's up everybody, Peter Gilmore here for a late night video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below in my pants, in the description box, and as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all notifications. Sorry about that. Alright. Don't forget to hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you never ever, ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. That's it. Alright, this wild, wacky Wednesday continues. Almost 25 minutes to midnight here in the Northeast, or wherever you may be. Still kind of Wednesday evening, whatever it may be. It's just been a wacky, wild Wednesday in the world on YouTube, and WJ's still going on. He's just lost his fucking mind. So I don't know when it's gonna end. It's been almost 7 hours now. That guy is just. Now, I don't know if he has unlimited streaming time or it's going to shut off in about 8 hours. I don't know, but he's just going off on Jerry. He's going off on basically everybody because he's wacko. He's just lost it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is a work or it's just WJ being WJ. I don't know. And I personally don't care. But if this is real, then WJ, you need serious fucking help. You need to go to the hospital, like, right now. God forbid we hear that WJ killed himself over some bullshit with Jerry. But, it is what it is. But, hopefully we won't have to hear, like, WJ died or something like that. Because that would be probably the worst day in YWC history, next to Cody Brainerd dying. So... And, well, Charlie Wolfcow, too. We don't need another YWC death, especially WJ, but it is what it is, so WJ, just stop the video, go to sleep, get up tomorrow. If you have work tomorrow, go to work, and then go to the hospital right after that. Get some fucking help, please. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so, Wednesday night, May the 4th, still May the 4th be with you. Tomorrow is May the 5th be with you, or May the 5th be with you. It is what it is. And that's it. So I hope you had a great Wednesday. And if not, well, too bad for you. Mets didn't have a great day, losing 9-2 to the Braves. They split the series. So the run of consecutive series wins ends at 7. So 7-0-1 in the first 8 series. Now we got a big 4-game series with those Philadelphia Filthies this weekend. That should be fun. And we'll see what happens with all that. And that's it. Alrighty then. So that's it. And the Yankees lost finally. Their 11-game winning streak ended today, so I'm happy about that. So, it is what it is. The Rangers lost last night in triple overtime in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals at home. That sucks. I think they're playing tomorrow, Game 2. We'll see what happens with that. So, it is what it is. But like I said, I hope you had a great day, and if not, well, like I said, too bad for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Wednesday night, before I start the AEW Dynamite review, check out my rant down below in the description box, my rant about the Dave Chappelle attack. Just watch it down below in the description box on the PG Rants channel. And that's pretty much it. And okay. Do that. Oh, we're good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Wednesday night, May the 4th, 2022, it is time for your late night AEW Dynamite review for May the 4th, 2022 from Baltimore, Maryland. The home of that guy named Wrestling Otaku. And yeah, Wrestling Otaku was at the show tonight. I didn't see him on TV. But yeah, he was there. The brand new Wrestling Otaku, by the way. Congratulations on 7 years on YouTube. And now he took off the glasses finally. Maybe you should put them back on though. Just saying. But it is what it is. Yeah. So happy 7th anniversary to Mr. Otaku. That's all I gotta say about that. All right. Anyway. All right. So Dynamite emanated from the arena in Baltimore, Maryland, and we got about a little over 3 weeks away till Double or Nothing. So we're finishing off the qualifying matches for the men's and women's tournament. We had 2 matches for the men to end the tournament, to end the qualifying tournament, and then on Rampage on Friday we got Rio and Yuna Sakamura, I think it is. I forget who it was, but yeah, Rio's coming back, so that should make Nick happy. So yeah, so that's probably going to be the final qualifying match for the women, and we'll see what happens with that, and much more on a special Rampage special start time, ladies and gentlemen, of 5:30 in the evening. So yeah, so you get to watch Rampage at 5:30, and then it's at 6:30, and then you get to wait until a live SmackDown from the Nassau Mausoleum in Long Island. So you get to watch that, and then you get to do your reviews if you feel like it. Sadly, I will not be around on Friday night because I'm going to WrestlePro. So, got my tickets. I'm just getting ready to go. That's pretty much it. That's it. So I'm gonna have a good weekend. I'm gonna go to some wrestling. Finally, go to some indie wrestling here in the good old New York. I'm gonna have a good time. That's it. Then I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. Mother's Day too, so I'm gonna go see my mama. Be nice to my mama. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, let's get into this review. Alright, so it's a pretty show tonight. Like I said, 2 qualifying matches for the what's the wrestling cap? Oh, damn cats. So we had all that. Alright, so 2 qualifying matches. We had some interesting stuff with the House of Black and Death Triangle and the Varsity Blondes, and especially Julia Hart. We'll talk about that. The main event, which I'm surprised was a main event, for the undisputed Ring of Honor Women's Championship, Mercedes Martinez and the virtuosa herself, Deonna Purrazzo. So, that. We got the Tribal Queen in the chat. Lauren's here. So, big ups to Lauren. How you doing? And that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get into it. So that was the main event, the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. We'll get to that. Alright, but we start off with our first match of the night, the 5th qualifying match for the men. We had Bobby Fishsticks of Red Dragon and the Undisputed Elite. He comes out with his buddy Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts. Also, Adam Cole Baby was on commentary. Notice when he got on commentary, Tony Schiavone tried to shake his hand, and Adam's like, fuck you, Schiavone. It is what it is. It is what it is. Lauren says arm is wanky right now. Your arm is still messed up? That sucks. But it is what it is. So sorry to hear that, Lauren. Hope you feel better. That's it. Alright, so Bobby Fish takes on Jeff Hardy, dude! With Matt Hardy at ringside doing the delete crap. So, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, as Damian Sandow says. Anyway, okay, so Bobby Fish, Jeff Hardy in the qualifying match was a pretty okay match, nothing great. They lock up the start. Hardy takes Bobby down with a tackle, knocking him on his back. Get back up, gets hip tossed. Hardy with a 1 count. So Jeff's in control for a little while. Then we get a reversal from Bobby Fish on an Irish whip. Sends Jeff into the corner pretty hard. Right hand, left hand, right. Kick to the inside leg. So Fish starts going to town. Then he hits a very vicious dragon screw leg whip on Jeff. Bobby grabs Jeff's head, lifts, kicks him in the corner. You know, get some rights and lefts, body shots for some fun. So, and then Bobby Fish starts working on that injured knee of Jeff most of the match. Goes off the ropes onto the apron, flips into the ring, but Jeff moved out of the way. Bobby Fish rolls out to follow Jeff. He hits another dragon screw leg whip into the barricade. Ow. Then Bobby starts talking smack to Matt Hardy as we go to picture-in-picture. We come back, we get some delete chants. Then both men get in the ring. Bobby continues to work on that knee. Jeff comes back for a little bit. Then we get a double down. Bobby with a high kick to the chest and another one to the head. Goes for a third one and missed. And he gets a back kick by Jeff. Jeff hits a back elbow. Then a clothesline. He sends Bobby into the ropes, gets reversed. Jeff clubs the forehead. Inverted atomic drop into a drop kick. Playing the hits as usual. Jeff stands low, drop kick, elbow drop for a near fall. Jeff goes to the apron, then to the corner. Bobby Fish gets up and trips up Jeff on the turnbuckle. He crashes down. Then Bobby hits the Super Falcon Arrow off the top. I thought he was going to win the match, but Jeff somehow kicked out of that. We get that. Then Bobby transitions to the ankle lock. Well, it looked like a heel hook, but that's what it is. Jeff somehow got to his belly, got to the ropes, and broke the hold. Then they brought it back. He kicks out of a move, goes to the top rope, whisper in the wind, and that was basically it. Jeff goes back up top, hits the Swanton Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy, dude, gets the win, and he qualifies for the tournament, and he will face Darby Allin next week in Long Island. That's gonna be epic. I can't wait for that. That's going to be great next week. And we move on. So Jeff wins his AEW singles match debut. And that was it, and that's it. So I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, the Bucks come out. For some reason. I thought we were going to start a fight with the Hardy Boys. But they just they stare them down. Then they go check on check on Red Dragon. That's it. And then Adam Cole's just like looking on, like, what the hell's going on here? And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. Alright. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, all that I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I can't wait for that match too, Lauren. I can't wait next week. Are you actually going next week? If you have tickets for this Friday for SmackDown or AEW this week, and Rampage is next week too? Rampage is also at 5:30 next week, I think. So, on Friday the 13th, so. I'm not watching Rampage or SmackDown this week because I'll be at WrestlePro, so. I'll have to watch it when I come home late at night. I won't be home until probably before midnight, and I'm going to watch it. And then I'm not gonna do the review until Saturday afternoon, so it's got the weekend to myself. So it is what it is. So yeah, Saturday I'll do the SmackDown Rampage review, and then I may do a extra stream sometime Saturday night. So we'll see what happens with that. Sunday, and I gotta do predictions for Backlash. So we do 2 videos for the price of 1 on Saturday, and then Sunday night. Probably Sunday night, late night, around this time, 11 o'clock, midnight time, on this channel, we'll do the Backlash review, and then get you ready for next week, and that's it. And we'll move on from there. But yeah, this week I'm not going to watch Rampage or SmackDown. I'm not going to do a review till Saturday. Next week, Friday the 13th, I will be watching SmackDown and Rampage, and I will do a review after SmackDown, probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish. We'll see, because I got nothing to do next Friday. Next Saturday, I will not be around, because I'm going to Warriors of Wrestling. So, got 2 indie shows back-to-back weekends, with Mother's Day in between, so. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, let's move on. Alright, KK from Lauren. Let's move on. Alright, after that, we get a very nice epic vignette promo from the Blackpool Combat Club. Mr. Regal, Mr. Lord Steven Regal, or Lord William Regal, Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Bryan Danielson. Yes! So, very nice. I mean, they put up on Twitter, Then it was on Instagram. I looked at both of them. It was freaking amazing. I was gonna play it on my on the show, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll let you guys hear it tomorrow because I don't want to play it now because Mrs. is sleeping. So we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. That's pretty much it. Let me move on. Tell Mama Gilmore Happy Mother's Day. I will. Also tell your mama. Tell Mama. Well, the I don't want to say. Can I say your last name? I guess I'll say it. It's my show. So, tell Mama Tuthill to Happy Mother's Day as well from the prophecy and. But it is what it is. Hiya, Rosa. Yeah, Rosa's sleeping. She's not well right now. But, you know, she's got things to do tomorrow, and pretty much it. That's all I got to say about that. We'll move on. All right, after that, like I said, we get the video from the Blackpool Combat Club, which was fucking great. Then we get the match number. Let me just go to my notes for a second. Okay. All right, we go to match number. Yeah, thank you for that. Hopefully, she'll be feeling better. Hopefully by the weekend or next week, so we'll see. Anyway, match number 2, Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler, Utah, Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson take on the jobbers of the AFHO, the Butcher and the Blade, and Angelico, because Jack Evans got released. So did Stu Grayson, which I thought was stupid, but no more Super Smash Brothers, unless you're in PWG, but I don't know where Stu Grayson's going to go, most likely Impact. I don't think he would go to NXT or WWE, because they'll just ruin him. So, because his contract ended, and they were going to extend it, and Stu didn't want it, so what are you going to do? Alright, so yeah, the Butcher, the Blade, and Angelico against the Blackpool Combat Club was a pretty decent match. William Regal, as always, on commentary. So before the bell, MLW too, and I would say Ring of Honor, but it will still be under the Tony Khan banner. So probably be Impact or MLW, or just go to PWG, or maybe work on the indie circuit for a while. We'll see. All right, so before the match, the heels attack before the bell. Regal is not pleased. How dare they, Sunshine? So we get all that. So, but he rather appreciate their tenacity, something like that. All right, then it officially starts with Bryan and the Blade. Blade chops Bryan away in the corner, right hand, chop to the chest. Bryan eats a clothesline. Then somehow the Blade got a cut over his eye. He's like kind of busted wide open, so he's like, blood motherfuckers. He tags in Angelico, who can continue to work on Bryan. Bryan then rolls him up for a near fall. Then a kick to the chest, then another one. Whip in the corner, head first. Bryan is not happy. Then he starts beating the living crap out of Angelico. Goes until the referee has to hold it back. He rushes to the corner, hits the running drop kick in the corner. Starts working on the left arm, tags in Wheeler Utah, who starts to go back to work on Angelico. And then Angelico comes back, and then the heels start working on Wheeler Utah. It's like the same freaking match. Wheeler Utah gets in trouble, then he gets the hot tag to Moxley, and then they finish him off after that. That's basically what happened. So they work on Utah, and go to break. Utah comes back, hits a big German suplex for a double down. Moxley comes in, does some mop-up work, sends Blade into the table, flies over the table. He tosses him back over the table, flips the table, and he's just going completely bonkers. Sends the Blade into the steps, and he's just going berserk. Blade comes in with a kick, Moxley with a Gilmore cutter. Bang. Butcher comes in, John bites his forehead, because he's an animal. He misses the shoulder in the corner, and Angelico comes in, flies over the back, leg sweeps, hits a roundhouse to the head of Moxley. Then Moxley comes back, with a tilt-a-whirl clothesline, inside out stuff. Tags in Daniel Bryan, and that was basically it. He hits up top, flies with a dropkick to the arm. He nips up Then he grabs the arms, and then everybody's like putting him in submission holds. John with a sleeper to the blade, and a guillotine, the butcher from Utah. And then Brian stomps Angelico away. Then he locks in the triangle, and he's like this. He's posing and everything, and then Angelico taps like a drunk man. And that's it. So that's it. So Blackpool Combat Club once again get a good win. 7 minutes 43 seconds. What are you gonna do? That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, so they get the win. Match I gave 3 out of 5 stars. They win again. They're undefeated so far. And I think William Regal is pretty much pleased. Sunshine. That's it. Alright, after that, we go backstage with Tony Baloney. He has Team Taz there, Ricky Starks, and Hobbs. Speaking of Team Taz, happy birthday to the man, Hook. What is he, like 22, 23 years old, 24? I don't know how old he is, but we have to send for the man. We'll be doing that on Rampage this week as Hook takes on JD Drake. Nice knowing you, JD. But it is what it is. Alright, so Ricky Starks and Hobbs are there backstage to say, we're not scared of Jurassic Express. And speaking of them, they come in, Jungle Boy Jack, Christian, and Luchasaurus, they come in, and Jungle Boy says, we heard about your challenge, and we accept your challenge for the tag team belts, but we're going to spice it up a little bit. Before you get the belts, Jungle Boy says that he wants a shot at the FTW title, and then Luchasaurus like, you know, I mean, not Christian says, you barely defend the belt, blah, blah, blah. And then Stark's like, you know what, you're on. So next week, we got the FTW title being defended in Long Island. So Starks against Jungle Boy Jack for the FTW title, and I can probably guarantee you that Ricky Starks will retain. That belt is like the 24/7 title. What, any worthless title. So it's a secondary title that barely gets defended, and it's just worthless. But I digress on that, and we'll move on from there. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to break. We come back with Tony Baloney again. This time, he has Keith Lee. And Prince's cousin, Isaiah Swerve Scott, or Shane Strickland, Shane Swerve Strickland, blah, blah, blah. They're a bit upset about Starks and Hobbs getting a tag team title shot before them. So Swerve and Lee got some unfinished business and they want to get some payback. And so Keith Lee says, I will ensure that they swerve in their glory. Not bask in his glory, swerve in their glory. So we'll see what happens with all that. And we move on. So I gave that as well 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, before we get to match number 3, we have Wardlow coming out with the security. And they have to take him out of the ring, uncuff him and stuff before his match. So he's ready for his match number 3. MJF comes out and starts mocking the crowd, blah blah blah, talking shit to Baltimore, saying I'm going to be watching from the back. Then he introduces the man that's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Blah blah blah. He says he doesn't have an L in it, and he's never taken an L in his life. That's a lie. So out comes William Morrissey, or W. Morrissey from Impact, or we all know him as Big Cass, because he's soft. So Big Cass comes out, and he's going to be Waldo's opponent. And it was a pretty decent match. Pretty much Waldo sneaks behind the breaker hold, and then tries to, he lifts Morrissey into the corner, showing his strength. And then he's like, oh, look at me, I'm strong. And then they kind of went back and forth and got a nice leapfrog from the big man, Big Cass. Big boot, sends Waldo over the top. Morrissey heads out, starts beating him up. Then we get a "We want Enzo, no we don't" chant from the crowd. Nobody wanted Enzo there. Thank God he was not. And we move on. Then Waldo gets sent into the ring post. Ow. Then Morrissey starts doing the Enzo dance. I'm like, that wasn't needed. Then he flips off the crowd. Then he starts beating up Waldo on the outside, breaks the count, comes back outside for more beatdown. And then he throws Wardlow into the apron again and again and again and again and again. Then he throws Wardlow back in the ring. Wardlow fights back up to his feet. Gets sent into the ropes. He gets reversed. Wardlow ducks under, then a big boss man slam. We haven't seen that one in a while from Big Cass for a near fall. And then he puts Wardlow on the top rope. Wardlow stands on the top rope and hits a beautiful moonsault. And he missed, but he landed on his feet. Then he pulls down the straps. He puts Big Cass in position for the powerbomb. And I thought we were going to get the powerbomb symphony, but he only hit one this time. 1, 2, 3. Wardlow wins again. Another mercenary of MJF goes bye-bye. And that's pretty much it. So, match was alright. 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Time to match, 5.5 minutes. That's it. Alright, after that, security comes out to handcuff Wardlow, but Wardlow's like, nope, I'm not going to get handcuffed this time. I'm just going to beat the living shit out of, 13, 15 security guards. Lays him out with ease. Then he gets on the mic, he tells MJF, I want a match with you, and if I don't get, I want a match with you so I can get out of my contract, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, it doesn't matter how many goons you send. I'm not gonna stop until I get my match with you and get out of this fucking contract. Blah blah blah. So MJF tells everyone to settle down. He's like, you want your release? You want to get your hands on me? Well, you got your match, but there's gonna be certain conditions, and those conditions will be given out at a contract signing next week. Well, not gonna be here not gonna be now. So MJF says it's going to be in his good old hometown of Long Island, New York. So next week we got a contract signing with some conditions for this match. It's going to happen at Double or Nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens with all that. And we move on from there. All right, after that we go to the back with Tony Baloney. He's with the ladies this time. Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho. Tony Storm, Britt Baker, GMD, baby, and her best friend Jamie Hayter. Still, they can't physically fight. Blah, blah, blah. They said, Tony says they're going to open Rampage on Friday in a tag team match, player. That should be interesting. So Britt says they must have missed the memo to match their crop tops. She said she is the history maker. So Ruby's like, blah, 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 blah. When are you going to shut up? I can't listen to you talk one more second. She's like, I don't know when they agreed to this no physicality crap. But Ruby tells Britt that she's got a receipt coming. And they're going to humble them both on Friday. And then Ruby kind of dares Britt to step to her. And they kind of get together. And it's like, and Tony's like, can we have some decorum here, please? You're going to stop 4 chicks from fighting there, Tony. Yeah, right. But it is what it is. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. So we'll see what happens on Friday on Rampage for those 4 lovely ladies. And that's it. Alright, we're going to break. Then we have Tony Baloney go into the ring this time. Guy's fast. He brings out the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Hangman Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. So he comes out, said he's not really excited, to fight CM Punk. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to have an all-time classic for the belt. It's not going to really happen. He says at Double or Nothing, there will not be a handshake, a masturbatory Bret Hart tribute match. Ouch. Blah, blah, blah. He says he's going to destroy CM Punk. And then we see a CM Punk fan in the crowd. Was not Mikey Mittens, because I don't think he traveled all the way to Baltimore for that. He says, when I'm done with your hero Punk, you're going to run to the merchandise stand and get a refund if you didn't really burn your shirt after Double or Nothing, blah, blah, blah. He says he hates to be the bearer of bad news, but our beloved CM Punk is not in the building tonight. And here for a betting man, he said Punk is out filming another TV show because he was on Mayans BC Season 3 last night. Whoop-de-goddamn do. He says wherever Punk is, he wants to be heard. He will embarrass Punk. Punk wants a fight. You got one, Punk, and it's going to be the fight of your life. There you go. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. After that, Paige drops the mic and leaves. That's it. Simple to the point. Couldn't do it last week because Paige got the COVID. And that's it. Speaking of COVID, I want to give my prayers and well wishes to, the other 2 Osbournes, Kelly and now Sharon got it. Kelly got it, I think, for the first time or the second time. But Sharon got it again because they got it from Ozzy, who's on the men now. Now, Kelly and Sharon have to quarantine. Now, because they got the COVID. And God forbid Jack gets it. Just a big week for like the prophecy and musicians and everything. Just crazy. So my prayers, my thoughts and prayers go out to Kelly, Ozzy, and Sharon Osbourne, and hopefully they can get better and get a negative test for this fucking virus. That's pretty much it. Also, speaking of music, congratulations. I'll probably do a video maybe tomorrow about this. I'm not sure about it, but we'll see. Congratulations to Pat Benatar, Duran Duran, and the mighty Judas Priest for being about to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Eminem. I think Dolly Parton is as well. So that's not a bad class. With some other ones that really should not be in there, but main ones is Pat Benatar, Duran Duran, and Judas Priest. That's awesome. I like that. Pat Benatar, I love Pat Benatar. Duran Duran, 80s giants and more 80s with Judas Priest. So that's awesome. And then you got Dolly Parton in there. That's okay. And then Eminem. No, I like Eminem. He's cool. So that should be a pretty good induction ceremony when that happens. But great class this year. But still, there's other bands that not getting in. Rage Against the Machine got shafted. I don't know. They got shafted again. Does this feeling like Kiss? Yeah, so Rage Against the Machine has to wait probably till next year to possibly get inducted or nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So that sucks for them. That is what it is. But yeah. All right. Lauren says, "Bitch ass squad." Okay. Move on from there. I think she's meaning the 4 chicks. I don't know what she means, but we'll move on. All right. So after Adam Page's promo about CM Punk, blah, 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 we go backstage with, I believe, once again, Tony Baloney. No, actually, it wasn't Tony Baloney. We just go backstage. We have Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Sanjit Singh, or whatever the fuck his name is. Big, tall Indian guy. Or as I call him, the Great Khali 3.0. That guy gets around. So they basically talk about how Singh. They talk about Singh and where their red carpet is, and Sanjay's Singh was like, why doesn't he get a title shot? Because they're talking about Samoa Joe and his long title reign, blah blah blah. Well, actually not long title reign. They talk about Jay Lethal's title reign as television champion. He held that for a year with the Ring of Honor World title. That was in 2015 into 2016. So look at that. Anyway, Lethal says he will prove to AEW that they are backing the wrong horse. And he says he wants some action on Friday, and he's going to get it. I forgot who he was fighting, though. He said they think they announced his opponent, but I forgot who it was. So, but we see Jay Lethal in action on Rampage, so it is what it is. But that's it. So, there's still the feud with Samoa Joe over the Ring of Honor Television Championship. So we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get Chris Jericho and the Jericho Appreciation Society coming out. And now Jericho is not Le Champion. He's not the Paymaker. He's not, the GOAT. Now he's known as the Wizard. Okay. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. No. Well, Foz, if you think about it. The Wonderful Wizard of Fozzy. So he comes out with the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Punk was on Mayans. Yes, I did see that. I did mention that. But I think he did like a cameo. I don't think he had any parts. I just saw him. And I said, hey, CM Punk. Nice. All right. So anyway, he's taking on Santana in the next match. Santana flies over the top rope on the Jericho before the bell rings, rips off his jacket, starts beating the crap out of Jericho. Then they start beating the crap out of each other, whip Jericho in the barricade. Santana sets up the steps, but Jericho comes back, throws him into the barricade. And then they kind of go back and forth before even the bell rang. And Jericho then grabs the camera, heads to Santana, but Santana with a double bird. He's like, fuck you, Jericho! Kicks Jericho, chops Jericho. Jericho hides behind Aubrey Edwards. Get away from me, you ugly man! Punk was on Mines and M, yes. Eminem, yes. Eminem is going to be in the Hall of Fame. That's good. Alright, so Santana waits for Aubrey to turn around before hitting a big kick to Jericho. Sends Jericho into the steps face first. Ouch. Jericho then rolls into the ring. Santana falls and actually restart this match properly. But, and then, Matt grabs Santana's boot real quick. Ortiz is there to back him up. So basically it was a, basically 4-on-1 outside the ring. What's Jericho? Yeah, next year. And that's it. Alright, I have to take a break, so I will be right back. I just have to go use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. So yeah, sorry about that. For some reason the chat went out. But, alright, 1 second. I don't know why the chat not showing up. That's very interesting. The chat's not around. Why? Alright, so, I guess I can't read the chat now, and I apologize for that, so yeah, to Lauren, if she was on the chat, I'll read your messages later, so, but it is what it is. Probably going to bed now, so, good night to Lauren. Alright, alright, so we move on. Alright, let's finish this, Santana Jericho, match. So we go to break. Jericho chops Santana in the corner. We get a reversal. Lots of reversals. Santana comes back, hits the 3 amigos on the Eddie Guerrero ese, papi, Dominique. Santana goes to the top, wanting a frog splash. Jericho is up, stops it. He climbs and locks the head, attacking the midsection. Santana with a rib shot. Then he hits a headbutt. Then he hits the frog splash for a near fall. Jericho comes back with the rolls of Jericho. Santana crawls towards the ropes. He breaks the hold. Then Santana with a fruit roll-up for a near fall. And then they chop each other a few times. Santana with a stunner out of nowhere for a near fall. Then a cannonball senton in the corner. Knocks the head of Jericho up and under. And then Matt Lee gets on the apron. Ortiz pulls him down, attacks with the bat. But Jericho hits a low blow at the same time to Santana. Then he hits the Juice effect. 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho gets the win. A little cheap win in a little over 9 minutes. Match I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Is what it is. Afterwards, the Jericho Appreciation Society attack Santana and Ortiz. The crowd's chanting for Eddie Kingston. He's not there, obviously, selling the fireball. And then Jericho takes Floyd the Bat. And he clocks Ortiz over the head with it. And then they just continue to beat up Santana. And that's it. So, we'll see if Homicide and Hernandez come out. Homicide and Hernandez come out in the next couple of weeks to set up maybe the Blood and Guts match. Which I think might happen at Double or Nothing 4. But we'll see. And that's it. So we get all that. So another beatdown from the Jericho Appreciation Society. 5-on-2 beatdown. So that's it. We move on. Alright, then we get a video from Samoa Joe backstage. He's talking about Jay Lethal. He says, challenges are the territory of brave men. He asks Jay, are you a brave man? And he tells Jay, I'm coming for you on Friday. So we go. See what happens with that. I could probably see Samoa Joe versus Jay Lethal at Double or Nothing for the Ring of Honor title. But we'll see. We'll see how that's going to go. And we move on. I don't know why I can't see my chat, so bear with me, I don't have chat right now. I don't know. I'm hitting all the buttons and everything, and the bells and the whistles. And it says it's visible, invisible, I don't know. I lost all of Lauren's chat, which sucks. So maybe they went away, maybe somebody has Friday. I don't know. I don't know what happened, so... Whoops, now I can't see me because I put it on the wrong... There we go. Hello. So, that's it. So I know Lauren has some extra comments. Like I said, I'll read them later. So, yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so we got that. So Samoa Joe's is gonna look for Jay Lethal on Friday. We'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we say in the back, we have the Ass Boys, Billy Gunn and the Ass Boys. They went up to the Acclaim, bearing gifts for the Acclaim, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. They open them up, and what's in the box? Scissors. So Billy Gunn's like, stick it there, and then they scissor each other. Not like that, but you know what I mean. So it looks like they formed a nice little union, a nice 5-man faction unit. I don't know what it is. I don't really care. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Let me move on. All right, then we go to the ring. We have the Varsity Blondes, Brian Pillman Jr. and Great Garrison, along with One-Eyed Willie, Julia Hart, still in that eye patch. I don't think that eye is ever going to heal. Unless she actually returns to the House of Black, which I thought was going to be tonight, but no. So anyway, Brian Pillman stands there before us, a very humbled young man, not even 30 yet. Says he was humbled by the very encounter that poisoned the mind of the beautiful Julia Hart. Then he starts talking about Jim Harbaugh, the Ravens coach. Blah, blah, blah. Then he calls out the House of Black. Lights go out. They get in the ring, and they kind of surround them, and Brian Pillman's like, come on, let's fight, come on. And then they just like look around, and then the lights go on again. Wait, I take that back. Then they start like brawling a little bit right in front of Julia Hart. Basically beat the crap out of both of them. And then Julia Hart's like looking on, and then Malachi Black just like looks at her, and he's like, Julia Hart, get over here now. And Julia's like, I'm like, what are you scared about? You're joining the fucking group soon. 20-year-old little baby. Come on. Anyway, so after that happens, and then Murphy like pulls her over and says, all right, this is what we're gonna do to your little buddy right here. So Malachi gets a chair, and he gives it to Julia Hart and tells her to like bash him in the head or something like that. And Julia holds it, and she's like, can't do it. So Malachi takes it, and I thought he was gonna do it, and then basically he throws down the chair, then he grabs freaking Julia Hart, rips the eye patch off, and starts screaming at her. And then they surround her, and then and then Death Triangle come out, and then they clear the ring. That's it. So I'm thinking Julia Hart's gonna turn. We just don't know when. And I'm gonna see her next Saturday at Warriors of Wrestling. I don't know if she's gonna have the eye patch on though, but if she does, I'm gonna be like, hey, where's your eye patch? I would think she'll stay in gimmick, so she'll have the eye patch on in that triple threat match with the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion Jade, and Angelica Risk in that triple threat match for the WOW Women's World Championship. She's not gonna win, obviously. Jade's probably gonna retain, obviously, and she's only 17. Jade, can you imagine that? 17-year-old women's champion. Who knew? At least it wasn't. It's not Rio, but Rio was 20-something when she won the AEW Women's Championship. But she started way before that in Joshi and Stardom. So there you go. Nick's wife Rio. So there you go. And she's coming back on Friday night Rampage to be in the last women's qualifying match with Yuna Sakamura, I think her name is. But, Rio's going to win that, so. Of course, because she has to do it for Nick. And it's a special start time at 5:30, so when Rampage is over, Nick and Rio can have, they do what they have to do before SmackDown. They can have their own SmackDown, if you know what I mean. But I digress. Alright, so Death Triangle come out, they clear the ring, and then whole segment I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back, we have Smart Mark Sterling, good friend of Lauren's, with the TBS champion, that bitch, Jade Cargill, and with her baddies, Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen in Miami, Florida. Jade basically looks naked there. She has like a sheer dress, and she has her, like basically a bra and underwear on. I'm like, God damn, Jade. Where do you want to go to dinner tonight? You want some dessert? Want some white chocolate? It is what it is. And basically, the Red Velvet says she's gonna win the tournament, and then Kira's like, "That's a period." I was like, okay. It's like a segment with 3 hotties, and that's all I gotta say about that. So I gave that a 3 out of 5 stars. All right, match number 5, the final qualifying match in the men's Owen Hart tournament. Rey Fenix taking on Dante Martin. This was great. Not epic great, but great. High flying all over the place. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Lot of moves off the top rope. We're getting to the end, and Rey shoves Dante. Dante lands on his feet. High kick from Rey. Rey flies over the top rope. Tries for a power driver. Dante tries to grab the head. Rey flips him up again. And he flips him up. Hits the Gilmore Cutter. Bang. Covers him for a near fall. Rey then knocks up for a muscle buster like move. Somebody's been watching Samoa Joe tapes. Dante reverses into a cover for a near fall. Then a super kick. Dante goes to the top rope. Rey gets up. He attacks the back. Rey goes on the second rope. Dante's already there. It's, some type of cool move is going to happen. Rey locks the head for another leg sweep. Then they flip. Both men land on their feet. That was surprising. And then both men are like, oh, really? Impressive. So, Dante's like, fucking asshole. Then Poison Rana. Dante goes to the apron, goes to the moonsault. Rey dives into the arms of Dante. Rey then reverses, and then hits knees to Dante. Like an amazing sequence finish coming up. Then Rey hits the bling buster, Falcon Arrow type drop. I don't know what he calls that, but he gets the pin 1, 2, 3, and he moves on in the tournament, and he will face who's he facing in the first round? Kyle O'Reilly in the first round. That should be pretty interesting. Samoa Joe will take on the Joker, not that Joker, of course. He takes on the Joker of this tournament, whoever that may be. I don't know. I'm thinking it's Jay Lethal, but they could surprise us. It could be Sanjay Dutt. It could be Sutton Singh, and nobody wants to see that guy, that fat, tall fuck in the fucking tournament. We gotta put real talent in there, so I would put either Sanjay or Jay Lethal. Most likely, I would put Jay Lethal there, just to further the storyline. So, if anything, Jay Lethal will probably beat Samoa Joe, go to the second round. I would think. I have Kyle go to semis. I think the finals might be Adam Cole. I'm hypothetically going to say, I think Adam Cole is going to beat Dax Harwood next week, or whenever next week. Goes to the semis, which I think is the week after that in Houston. And then on the left side, it'd probably be, I think, Jay Lethal, and probably be either Kyle O'Reilly. So we might see an Undisputed Elite final, but I doubt that might happen. So it might be Adam Cole, and whoever the Joker is will probably be Jay Lethal. I still think Adam Cole's winning the tournament. I still think. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So we'll see what happens. But great match from Rey Fenix and Dante. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Great match. And that's it. And then afterwards, Rey gives Dante some love. Little code of honor. Nice. That's it. Alright, after that, we get the AEW Women's World Champion, Thunder Rosa, coming out, telling us a little bit story of good guys and bad guys, successes and failures, but she was thought with a success. Tonight, she stands in front of us as a champion. She fought hard to defend and retain the title. She became a bloodline and backbone for the division, carrying a heavy weight for a very long time, but with a lot of hard work, she became who she is today. She has helped and elevate the division that some continue to criticize. She's at the top of the division, one of the best, and as our champion, she wants to fight the best and the most experienced. And she said, before I was Thunder Rosa, she drove along the coast of California to see one wrestler and one wrestler only, her inspiration, and that is the number one contender, Serena Deeb. So Serena Deeb comes out, And I watch you scratch and claw your way to the top. I respect you. I believe that we can make this the best division in the entire world. Thunder Rosa's like, yep, damn right, because it is. In order for that to happen, though, the best women's wrestler in the entire world needs to be champion, meaning Serena Deeb. Rosa said the title indicates she is the best. Deeb's like, yeah, you're right, you're the champion. You are the best, but let's be real, it's what everyone's thinking. Deeb is, I'm the best, I'm on another level. I'm in a class all my own, and it's time that I have the belt. So Rosa's like, you down? Want to fight? And she talks to Smash a little bit. Deeb says Rosa will have the shortest title reign in history because a double or nothing for her, she's taking the belt. Sign me up. I want to see that. I hope they don't give it to Serena Deeb. I think somehow Hikaru Shida, who's in the tournament, the women's tournament, I think Deeb's going to get revenge somehow. And we'll probably get, like, Shida, Deeb 3, 4, 5. I think the feud's going to continue on. I just can't see, Thunder Rosa have, like, a month reign as champion. It makes no sense. But if Serena Deeb wins it, she'll probably hold it for, like, a few months. But we'll see. But I'd rather hope to have Thunder Rosa win. And then, if you do have somebody to beat her, might be Jade Cargill in a unification match, or... Well, Britt Baker is owed a rematch, so I would say maybe Britt Baker gets it back for the second time, but we'll see. And that's it. Alright, so pretty good promo. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we got a rundown of what's happening on Rampage and Dynamite next week, and match on Rampage, I think it was, no, isn't, yeah, next week, actually. It's going to be CM Punk taking on the Long Island boy himself from Creator Pro, Johnny Hungee, John Silver. He cuts a promo, says, if you want to dance with the Meat Man, you want to know why they call him Meat Man? Because I got these big steaks. So, we're going to get that next week. John Silver versus CM Punk in Long Island, New York. That's it. There you go. Simple to the point. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to your main event for the Unified Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Mercedes Martinez and Deonna Purrazzo in her AEW debut. Also, William Morrissey in his debut. This was a pretty good match. They went back and forth. They tried for submissions, obviously. But let's get into the end. Both of them get knocked down. Paul Turner starts counting them out. Both of them get up at 7. Mercedes turns, rushes into a boot, gets dropped down to her knees. She stands, turns, chops, gets a fireman's off the top rope. Ouch. Then I think a Death Valley driver. But doesn't go for the cover. She pulls the arms back and stomps Deonna's back. Ow. Locks the legs up, wants the surfboard, pulls back on the arm, but Deonna grabs the arm and bites her. Gotta bite her! But that didn't stop Mercedes as she locks in a dragon sleeper from behind, and Deonna Purrazzo surprisingly tapped out. I guess a changing of the guard, if you will. I don't know why Mercedes won, but okay. But Mercedes Martinez gets the win, and she is now the new Unified Ring of Honor Women's Champion. I was kind of shocked at that. I thought they were going to give it to Deonna Purrazzo and then have her hold the belt for another... she held the belt for 115 days, I think. But I think it's a changing of the guard. I think, Deonna's going to start running Impact again. She already... she doesn't have any belts anymore. She lost the Reina del Reyna's Championship to Taya Valkyrie. And now she lost the Ring of Honor Championship to Mercedes Martinez, so she'll probably be in the hunt for the Knockouts title or the Reina del Reyna's title again, so I think she'll get gold back around her waist, but we'll see what happens. I know she's I know she's engaged. Maybe she'll get married soon. She might be so we might see her take some time off to get married, have the honeymoon, and come back. But we'll see what happens with that. And you know who she's married to? Steve Maclin. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So it was a pretty decent match. 10.5-minute match to end the show. So congratulations to Mercedes Martinez. And I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Code of Honor, which I was surprised. But Code of Honor, and that's it. Ends the show. So pretty decent show. Nothing great. But, it's in Baltimore. But it is what it is. I thought they would have went all out in Baltimore, but I guess they're going to go all out, no pun intended, in Long Island next week. So, for Rampage and Dynamite. So, and then the week after that, they're in Houston. and then that's the 18th, and then the week after that, the big ones in Vegas. That's going to be a live Dynamite in Vegas, and then a live Rampage on May the 27th, and then May the 29th, the big one, Double or Nothing 4 on pay-per-view. That's going to be pretty damn good. I think Double or Nothing is going to be way better than Backlash and Under Siege, which is on Saturday, by the way. TNA's got another special event called Under Siege. So, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Alright, so that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Lauren for coming in, and anybody else who came in. Well, thank you for watching, because I know you watched. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Once again, 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10 for AEW Dynamite tonight. And that's all I got to say about that. And we'll move on. Alright, everybody, thank you all for watching. It's now after midnight. So it's now May the 5th, 2022. So May the 5th be with you and all that good shit. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Once again, thank the Lauren for coming in. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a couple of videos tomorrow. I'll be doing a video on Metal God, talking about a little bit more about Judas Priest, Duran Duran, Eminem, Dolly Parton, and who else? Judas Priest and Pat Benatar getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do a little video on the Metal God channel. Then video number 2 will be a live video right here on the channel. Your NXT Spring Break-In review. And then maybe if I feel if I'm not tired by late, probably around 10, maybe 11 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll do an episode of the Shadows Lair, episode number 8, and we'll just shoot the shit. But we'll see how tired I am. I don't know. But that's it. That's pretty much it. Like I said, Friday will not be around at all, doing videos at all, unless there's something that comes up before I leave for WrestlePro after work, because I gotta go right from work to WrestlePro in Bay Ridge, so I gotta do that. So that should be fun. So I probably will not be doing any videos Friday. Saturday I'll be doing my SmackDown and Rampage review, and then I will definitely do another edition of the Shadows Lair. I'll do a special Saturday night stream. Actually I can't. Well, actually I gotta do Backlash, so I might not do that stream on Saturday. So we'll see. Probably tomorrow I might do 2 or 3 videos, and then Friday nothing, and then Saturday 2. So you'll get your daily dose of videos after that. And then probably next week will probably be, will be a pretty busy week, with Raw, NXT, Dynamite, stuff like that. Probably might have videos every day. I'm not sure. I might take some time off, but we'll see what happens with that, because I got I don't have really a busy week next week. It's Friday the 13th, so I may do a special early stream before Rampage. Probably do something like before Rampage, because it's Friday the 13th. So I'll probably do my top 5 Friday the 13th movies or something like that on another edition of the Shadows Lair, and then get you ready for Rampage, and then after Dynamite after SmackDown next week, you get your SmackDown Rampage review, and then that'll be it. And then like I said, next Saturday I'll be at WW, so I'm not gonna be around doing videos next Saturday. Next Sunday is up in the air. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next Sunday, so we'll see. And that's that. Alright, everybody, thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your co-cute. And if you're not down with that, well, me, Lauren, Prince Idol, Nick, and everybody else in the prophecy, if you haters are not down with that, well, you ain't gonna do anything about it, because you can't stop us. But if you're not down with that, ladies and gentlemen, the prophecy, which is real, it's damn real, the greatest thing since sliced bread, on YouTube and off YouTube, we're real, as real as can come. If you're not down with that, haters, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I would say like WJ, but he's cuckoo. So, but I'll say it like it's meant to be said. Until next time, peace.